Hi there everyone, this is Katie Lynch and this recording is going to teach you how to add your personalized education plan to your course in Blackboard. You will receive a message from Google that says that you've been given editing access to the Google form that is your personalized education plan. And when you receive that email, the key is to open the form and it will look like this. It'll be your section's PEP. And it'll have the instructions already there. You can always make some changes to them if you want to rephrase something, because you will be an editor of this form. But the next step is to find the link to this form, which I'll be teaching you to do, and then put that link into your Blackboard course. So again, when you receive a message that says you are now the editor or the collaborator on this form, you will be able to open the form and you can see two things. You can see the questions and you can see any responses to the questions. And this will populate once you have students who begin to fill out the PEP. I'm showing you what it looks like from my course in the fall 2020, Flex Term 1, just so that you get a sense. You actually can see quite a lot of data here presented just by looking at the Responses tab in Google Form. So again, you can click between questions and responses. This also will allow you to see if any students haven't forwarded the form to you, right? They get a response when they fill out this form as an email to their RCC email address. But they can forward that message to you and we're asking them to do that. But if they don't forward the message and you see their name in responses, then you know that they did do the PEP and you can grade them even if they did not email it to you. And you can look at each individual's response here by going over to the individual tab within the responses section. And so this will go individual by individual. You can shift your students by clicking the arrow key here to see each person's response. So again, if a student does not email you their PEP, come and look for their response here to see if maybe they just forgot to do that step. That will still allow you to grade the PEP. And I'm happy to answer more questions about this or to demonstrate this more slowly for anybody who needs it. So let's go back to the initial case that I was discussing. You've just received this personalized education plan and you want to now create a link to it and put that link in your Blackboard course. So the first thing you do is go over to the send button. I know this seems scary, but if you click on this button, you're not actually going to automatically send the form. What you do is you click over here on the link icon. It's that little icon that looks kind of like a paperclip. And then usually I click the shorten URL box. This is the link to your very specific, your section's PEP. So you're going to copy that link. You can go to edit copy. You can do Control or Command C. And then you navigate over to your Blackboard course. I have this open in another tab. So here is my Blackboard. I'm going to go to courses. And again, I'm actually not teaching a ITTS course this spring, but I'll go to the ITTS course for the fall and just demonstrate this. So you select the proper course. For you, it will all be a spring course. And you go to content. I would suggest putting this in content. And then you navigate to build content and web link. Right, because what you're doing is you're pasting a link into Blackboard. So when I click web link, I'm going to give this a title. So I'm going to say personalized education plan. You can see all of the options that pop up for me. I've done this a lot. Due on a specific date. And I always try to put a due date there for the students. And then I'm going to paste Command or Control V or edit paste the URL, the link to my Google form into the place where it says URL. URL is Uniform Resource Locator. It's the fancy term for web link. Then I can add a little description here if I want to. Okay, so I can say, please complete the PEP by X date, just to reinforce the deadline. Make sure to forward the email you receive from Google Forms to my RCC email You can, something like that. You can add whatever note you want, okay? And then when you're finished, you would click submit. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is an old course. It's not going to show up for the students. But here you can see this very latest link here is the personalized education plan that I just created. Now I can move that up in Blackboard if I want to, right? I can move it up to the very top if I'm interested in doing that. And there's plenty of other things you can do. Again, you can add a little description here, but that's how you start from your Google form, from your PEP, and you put the PEP into your Blackboard course. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. I'm happy to get on the phone or Zoom or whatever to walk you through it. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and thanks again for all your hard work in teaching this course.